You're watching The Experience Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Hey, you're the fire starter. We're the fire starters. That's Jena, Bean, and we're all Space Cadettes.
Hi.
Hi.
I've been listening to it a lot of Prodigy today, so.
All right.
I'm losing my mind.
I have
We
frogs
all are.
joining me this time. I guess you can hear it. So, you know, my love of frogs, I've just decided to start cultivating them.
But how many before you're suspicious?
A
A
lot.
million?
Did you see
I
that?
know, there's a
post
guy on
about
TikTok.
the frog army.
Yes. He's doing it again. He built a bigger pond.
See, everybody has said that that's like he's making a minor ecological disaster for his neighborhood.
Oh, for
and that he
sure.
needs to stop.
For sure.
He needs to stop having 1,000 frogs in his backyard.
Excuse me, thy good friend. It was 1 million.
1 million frogs.
He counted the eggs. And this time, there's 2 million.
What happened to the first million? Where did they
jumped
go?
off. They just jumped off and did whatever they did. And then they came back to the original pond where he got the eggs and took, because so the I've been following this closely because it's actually very interesting to me for some reason. So he was there's this pond that's in his neighborhood that's like very toxic and very dirty and everything dies in it. And he saw like a bunch of like eggs, like frog eggs. So he scooped them up and then put them in his tiny pond that's in his backyard that he built and hatched. And then they just like hopped away. Well, this time he built a bigger pond because his goal is 2 million. And he went back to the old pond. It was like, oh, it's still super toxic and dirty. And he scooped up all the eggs and he calculated about 2 million and put them in his new bigger pond. And they're already like tadpoles at this point.
I really do. I can't ignore your new hand. It just makes everything you say funnier.
I don't know why I'm obsessed with this, but it's quite lovely, isn't it?
It'd be hard
Tiny
to
metal
scoop
hand.
up tadpoles. I feel like they would slip out.
No. You just scoop. Just trouble them. Dump.
They would just fall out.
Yeah.
Well,
Tadpoles are little.
Yeah, a little baby.
These are not. The dude, they are not.
Well, those are about to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Frogs. I mean, that's.
I am restraining from Googling things like average size of tadpole. How many eggs do they lay? I'm just thinking about the square footage of 1 million frogs.
Oh, that's a lot.
Dude.
But I'm not gonna. I can't go down it.
We're not doing this.
Okay. We're not doing this. Not right now.
Yeah.
We'll come back to it.
We were
Coming
talking
back to
about.
That is a later Space Cadets after hours conversation.
At 2 a.m., you guys are going to start getting messages, and I'm going to have, it's going to be a link to a PowerPoint presentation. It's going to be sources.
Or you're just going to get, at 2 a.m., it's going to be me sending all the videos to you guys, just being like, look.
Ah, the new live show idea. Space Cadets at 2 a.m.
Yes. Join us
Uncensored,
for our insanity.
live and saying whatever.
By the way, what were we going to talk about?
Creature Commandos.
Yes.
Oh, yes. That the cast was.
Oh yeah.
Just announced, wasn't
we
it?
were about to start furiously Googling.
Yeah, I'm about to
hold
put
on.
something in here. I'm putting something. Where is it? Oh no, I lost the thing I was gonna put. Oh no.
No internet.
Okay. Hold on. Oh, I'm panicking. Okay.
It's okay.
It's fine. Oh, why is my references folder such a mess?
I have no idea.
Okay, I just want a list. I don't want an article.
Okay. I don't
Yeah,
know
I keep getting
anything about
articles.
Creature Commandos. Here's what I don't know anything. But I saw this picture and I started yelling and was like, we need to start recording. Because
Oh my god, what is that
God.
thing?
Look at it.
Weasel.
What is that bad
That's
taxidermy?
Weasel. Isn't that the guy who we spoiler alert for the Suicide Squad movie that dies almost immediately in that movie. But then at the end he's not dead. He's not dead. He's okay.
That is some
Weasel.
bad
Also,
taxidermy.
If anyone has not seen Suicide Squad, the fact that Weasel appeared, I immediately fell in love with the character and was like, I love this character. I would die for this weird, ugly Weasel character. Then he dies. It dies. They die. Just immediately.
Very instantly.
I need
And
to
then-
rewatch Suicide Squad. I don't. My brain is just not processing Weasel.
At the very
Yeah.
beginning, licking the window at the asylum. It's technically the second Suicide Squad movie.
Well, yeah, no. I know which Suicide Squad
Oh,
you guys
okay,
talking
okay,
about.
okay.
I'm a nerd. I know. But for some reason, my brain is just it's lost memories of that movie.
You know, it's probably just because you weren't watching it. You know, I watch movies with the eye of a trained film critic.
Ah, yes.
And so I catch subtle things like Weasel.
That's totally fair.
Yeah. So put in the comments if you also have a trained critic's eye and noticed Weasel.
Did you all both notice Weasel because you guys have glasses? Is that what I'm missing?
Maybe.
Possibly.
My vision hasn't been checked since middle school, so it's very possible that I actually couldn't physically see Weasel.
You're gonna rewatch and you're gonna be like,
oh yeah, Weasel.
Bean's dumb.
No, I'm gonna immediately love it.
Yeah.
King Shark is still my favorite of the Suicide Squad characters.
Of course.
He is so bloody well adorable, but at the same time it made me mad because King Shark's actually very smart. But so adorable!
You just like sharks.
Don't call me out like that. All right, so I've actually got the cast list pulled up if you guys want me to show it.
Yes. I need to know. I don't know anything
There we
about
go.
Creature Commandos, but I love them already.
I know nothing about them.
Yeah.
Okay, so we all agree that so far Alan Tudyk is best.
Is he Weasel?
No.
No.
But
Dr.
best.
Phosphorus.
Best.
Oh man, it has David Harbour as Eric Frankenstein. Oh my goodness.
Well,
incredible.
I've already picked out 2 people that I'm going to fall in love with.
Oh. All right, that's it. That's all they had was those people so far. So let's go back to the bigger picture, shall we? Okay. Yes. Amanda Waller, Viola Davis was born to play that role. It is perfection.
She's born to play anything that she wants to.
Mm-hmm.
Amen to that. Yes. I have never not loved her in whatever role she's playing. Of movies that I've seen.
Now I need to rewatch How to Get Away with Murder. Oh, such a good show.
Oh, she's so amazing.
Perfection.
Okay. Yes. David Harbour of Hellboy and Stranger Things.
We all know him from Stranger Things. I wouldn't even. No.
That's why I said Stranger Things. Alan Tudyk, who plays the chicken in Moana.
That's all we know him
also-
from.
Yeah.
Also, I know him from A Knight's Tale and Wash from Serenity.
Yep.
I'm a leaf on the wind.
And he's also that alien in that Alien show.
Resident Alien. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
What else was there?
The producer is saying in the chat that Sean Gunn plays Weasel, GI Robot, and Black Widow, which I thought that Scarlett Johansson was Black Widow, but Sean Gunn, what an incredible actor!
I thought he was
Wait,
the dude from Guardians of the Galaxy. Isn't he? The dude with I got the fin head after spoiler
Yes.
alert.
Is Sean Gunn related to James Gunn?
I have questions.
Nepotism.
Oh.
Also, it's not a
really
spoiler that he has the arrow. That's like part of that character, right?
No, that's a different.
Okay, I don't know who we're talking about. Who are we talking about?
I
Okay,
I'm
remember
so
now.
behind on all the
I got it.
movies. I don't know.
I thought you were talking about the guy who originally has the fin head. I thought that's who you were saying was Sean Gunn.
The blue one. Yondu.
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 Yondu? Is that right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, Yondu. You're correct. Yondu had it
But now-
originally. He'd be dead now. And now I think it's Sean Gunn's character. I think Mr. Producer
Yeah.
says Kragan.
But it hit me that the guy who played Yondu is somebody I absolutely should know off the top of my head exactly who played him, and I don't, and now I'm mad at myself.
Oh my gosh. He was the main character that got taken over by the alien and became the giant exploding alien in Slither. What the bloody hell is his name?
Oh,
Oh!
my brain is trying to reach into knowledge about Slither. It's been
Like
so
I
long.
remember Nathan Fillion.
Michael Rooker.
Michael Rooker!
There we go.
Thank you. I know he's been in other things that are probably bigger, but Slither is the thing that I most associate
Wasn't he in
with
The
him.
Walking Dead?
Yeah, sure.
He's,
Okay.
um,
Slither.
Yes, he was Merle.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wait, I met
Cool
that
about
man.
that. But
I should know
Slither.
this.
Alfie knows him.
Slither.
Alfie knows
I mean,
Michael
I
Rooker.
paid to meet him, but
Mhm. You're his best friend.
Oh
Yeah.
That's your cousin.
Besties for life.
yeah, little Mikey. Yeah, that's what I call him.
Dates, phone
We're good.
calls. That's an hour long where you gossip about work and life. Okay, so let's try and remember who the rest of the cast is now. Oh God, I feel like I should know these names. Let's click.
Oh, here. Okay. I was like, the cast of what? Because I got distracted.
Yes. Oh, she was okay. So she was in Game of Thrones. I remember her now. I don't know why it took me so long to remember her. I feel terrible. She's great. Okay, so we've got she's greatness.
Mm-hmm.
She looks so
Yes. Okay.
she's in Guardians of the Galaxy. Plays
Who is she?
Cosmo?
Cosmo the dog.
Yes.
I don't remember who that is. But I
So
like
feel
it 'cause
terrible.
it's a
I haven't
dog.
seen any of these that she is apparently known for. I haven't seen any of these.
We can't see every movie. And honestly, I barely see any of them.
That is a thing.
I mean, are
Hey!
any of these Real Housewives? Then I might know them.
Okay. This guy, I think, was supposed to be the original. I think it was Deathstroke. Like, he was at the end of one of the movies. If I'm thinking of the same guy. He was in Beyond Skyline. Civil War. He was Crossbones in Civil War. Okay.
Oh, as your attorney. Stop it with the Civil War. Nope.
So I
he
was
in Law and Order.
yeah, and
Everyone was in Law and Order. That doesn't mean anything.
that's true.
Kevin Smith was in an episode of Law and Order. Everyone was in Law and
Wait,
Order.
what?
Yes.
Oh God, he was. You're right.
Jeanette McCurdy was in an episode of Law and Order. Everyone has been in Law and Order.
Have
I
you been
haven't
in
been
Law and Order, Alfie?
Probably. I just didn't get credited.
We should just Photoshop you into the background of a Law and Order.
Yes.
I'm the one that does the dun dun sounds.
Doink doink.
That's good. Yeah.
It's pronounced doink doink.
It's dun dun.
The doink doink.
No, it's dun dun.
Doink doink.
D-U-N. Dun dun.
D-O-K, D-O-K.
No, okay, this show cannot be arguing about the sounds of Law and Order.
We could spend a whole hour talking about the different Law and Orders if we wanted to.
Well,
I've been, because I looked up the Wikipedia, because I was trying to figure out, like, okay, who are Creature Commandos?
Yeah.
Who is this? And it's a little confusing because there's like, I guess it's kind of like the name of like a team, and they've had like a lot of teams over the years. But I am so excited because like under Modern Team, they have Atten, the mummy-like communication specialist, the Bogman, a humanoid amphibian grunt resembling the Gillman. Do you know who Gillman is?
Okay, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Abe Sapien?
I guess so. And then it's like Gunnar McKay, a cyborg who died during World War II.
Rude.
Dr. Medusa, Vincent Velcro. Huh?
I said she's a doctor.
Yes, she got her doctorate.
Nice.
Oh,
Good for her.
Yeah, it's great. There's Vincent Velcro, a vampire, and Warren Griffith, a werewolf.
I'm sorry, Vincent Velcro.
Yeah, that's what it says, Vincent Velcro.
Oh
Wait, no. Okay, there's another letter in there, but I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see it. I guess because like maybe like as a vampire he like sticks to things and he can like scamper. So they're
I'm just imagining Dracula, like he has his cape, but the second
It's all Velcro.
the second that he opens it, it's like one of those suits that you wear to jump on those things that you stick to.
Wow. Oh,
I am Dracula. What?
He has a Velcro wallet. I don't know why that's funny that why would Dracula need a wallet, but he just has a Velcro.
This is great.
I don't know if
character now.
Well, it's not new because he's gonna be in this movie probably. They just haven't cast him yet. They're probably getting the real big name to be Vincent Velcro.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, it's gonna be a cameo by Brad Pitt as Vincent Velcro.
Well, I mean, Nicolas Cage is getting practice already, so he's just this other role that he's doing is just practice for Vincent Velcro.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it here first, folks. Nicolas Cage will be Vincent Velcro.
It's gonna be great.
I can't wait.
And if it's not him, it's gonna be some actor that takes his role way too seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Cruise as Nicolas Velcro.
And it's Vincent Velcro.
Or
Get
Vincent
it
Velcro.
right.
Okay. No.
I already changed it to Nicholas.
It needs to be Nicolas Cage playing Tom Cruise, playing Vincent Velcro.
Layers.
That's the movie we need.
Layers. Okay. Okay. And there's another show which I don't know. I don't know. Did you guys talk about Blue Beetle?
Vaguely.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Because I don't know anything about that casting. Do we want to pull that one up real quick?
Well,
Yeah,
I
I can
know
pull
that
that up.
isn't one of the, I say kids, one of the people from Cobra Kai, he's Blue Beetle. Sholo
Bam skis. Jenna for the win.
Yeah.
Mar
Sholo. Oh no.
Maradwani? I know his first name's Sholo. That's what I know for a
Yeah.
fact.
That
I
guy.
don't know how to pronounce his last name. I'm sorry.
This guy.
Harvey
right here.
Gillen is gonna be in it. I love Harvey Gillen so much. You guys know who that is?
Oh, from
Vaguely.
yes.
What We Do in the Shadows.
Yes.
Yes. He's what his character's name's Guillermo, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, I
I'm
love
so I love him too. I'm so excited
him.
that like I'm excited to see him in other things because he's
Yeah, no, for sure.
really good in that show.
He's
Oh
excellent.
my goodness. Yeah, I feel like Blue Beetle's gonna be really good. I'm really excited.
I just
Okay,
love
forget
this cast.
Sholo. We're talking about Harvey now.
Who doesn't even have
I don't
it's not
know.
even saying who he's gonna be in. Like there's everyone else has like
He's
character
just
names.
He's just there.
Or he's gonna be a secret, super cool character. Do you guys know
What's
anything
so
about like,
funny is they even have office worker, security tech number 2,
yeah.
security tech number 4, but not him.
maybe
That's right.
he just recently got cast.
The movie's already done.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I think it's a secret.
Oh, rude.
Oh, what if he's like a secret villain?
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
What villain? I'm trying to think of DC villains, and I just
He's the Joker, baby.
You heard it here first. The Joker is going to be played by Harvey Gillen in the new Blue Beetle movie.
Not a show unless Jenna chokes at least once.
hey. Oh my god. Susan Sarandon, huh?
Wait, is she actually on this list?
Yeah,
Yep.
right here.
Oh, wow. I cannot read. She is there.
Yes. Man,
Damn it, Janet.
I'm excited.
I
It
love
needs to be
you.
really good.
I'm excited for this movie as well.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun.
Is there anything else good coming out you guys are looking forward
Oh.
to? Besides all the movies?
Besides the 2 movies that we're going to see next week.
And
Oh,
then the
what? And then
next month, or is that July? It's in July. Never mind.
yeah.
Well, doesn't Renfield and Beau's Not Afraid come out like the same day?
Yeah,
No,
I thought so.
they're a week apart.
Oh.
Oh, okay. We're just the day that we're going. One will have been out a week, and one is coming out. Like, yeah.
We're going next week because Renfield, I believe, comes out
Beau is afraid. Yeah. My bad.
tomorrow.
I keep saying is not afraid. I think I'm just trying to tell
Yeah.
myself that I'm not afraid.
But you are afraid, and so is he.
am. Deeply.
It's what makes him relatable.
I fear that Beau is going to be way too relatable. Oh, I heard that Blood and Honey is now available to watch at home, which I need to find a way to watch it.
Ooh.
Because I want to see Winnie the Pooh in a darker sense. I'm excited for that.
Hold the phone.
He went to the dark side. Public domain.
The
Hold
darkest
the
side.
phone.
Yo. It is hilarious that like something's in the public domain when they start making terrible horror movies about
which
it.
I heard that they're actually waiting like a year or two or something to make sure that they can get another character from Winnie the Pooh, because one specific character is not part of public domain yet.
Oh, is it Eeyore?
I don't remember which one.
I would try.
It's who?
Sorry, I had to show everybody exactly what it was real quick.
Yeah, it's a horror movie, Winnie the Pooh.
Did you guys watch?
Why?
Did you guys watch Winnie the Pooh when you guys were kids? Did you see that when you were young?
My mom did.
I had a VHS of it was like 1970 something that it came out. That's the only one we watched.
I had an annoying alarm clock that was Winnie the Pooh that my mom hated. She loved it because it was Winnie the Pooh, but she hated it because I would set it to 4 a.m. so that I could wake up to watch Two Stupid Dogs.
I love Two Stupid Dogs.
I never saw that.
It's a great cartoon. It's hilarious. But I would set an alarm to wake up to watch it. And then I would sleep through it. So my mom would wake up and be like, oh my God, stop using this.
Did it make like regular alarm sounds, or did it do like
it was that
oh
yeah. And I slept through it.
You get so used to the same sound that you just
no, I
become
was just
like,
a very
used to
heavy
it.
sleeper as a kid.
Oh well, okay then.
I mean, I would fall off the bed and still be asleep.
Every little thing used to wake me up. Still does.
I really liked Winnie the Pooh. And there's one, like, it's like a movie or like a show or something, but Tigger ends up in the void. He's just in a void, but he has but there's a giant birthday cake and it has like 100 candles on it, and he can make a wish by blowing out the candles. But it's just him in this cake in the void. So he can wish for anything he wants, but he's alone. But then in the end, he wishes that he's back with his friends.
And on that note, guys, we are going to have to step away for a minute for a quick commercial break, because now I need to find Tigger in the void. So we will be right back.
Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
Comic Collectibles is a pretty straightforward show. You got Rex here, he sells the comics, and you got Rockin' Robbie, he knows about the comics. And finally, John, well, no one really knows what John does. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a great guy, but he just keeps showing up. Come to think of it, I don't even really know how he gets in here. Anyway, awesome comics, rare books, rarer signatures, slabbed books, and amazing cover sketches by Ken Hazer and others. Simple formula, you want the comics, you buy the comics. To sum up, Rex sells the comics, Robbie knows the comics, and John, who might possibly be a ghost. I mean, seriously, has anyone ever seen him show up or leave? Comic Collectibles with Rex and John, Mondays from 6 to 8 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
Go follow The Experience on TikTok at @the_EXP1 or scan the QR code on the screen. Our TikTok is like everywhere else we are, except you only have to deal with us for a minute. Seems like a win-win to me.
Welcome back. It's me, Jena, and Alfie, and Bean. Oh, I did it first try. Yay. And we're continuing the things. And I found the movie. It's the last storyline that they did in the Tigger movie, where Tigger ended up in a tree. that was the void to him because he wanted to find his family.
Wow.
Turns out he always had one.
Found family. Yay.
Yes. So that was old movies. What other new movies are you guys excited about? Because Bean, you sent this website that I can pop up here if we
Yeah.
want. Skadoosh. Oh,
Also, I did get to go see the new Super Mario movie. I really enjoyed it. As somebody who loves Super Mario and has played like a lot of the games, it's awesome. Jack Black is awesome. I don't know if I should. So there is a music video out from Jack Black that is a song from the movie that he then went and made a full music video of called Peaches.
which is just me sitting here singing it right now. So
It's so good. Like, and I'm if you plan on going to see the movie soon, I would say don't watch the music video. Like, just enjoy the song. Like, if you haven't heard it already, enjoy it in the moment of like watching the movie and being like, why is Bowser
it's greatness.
what? Like, he's it's incredible. But I
Did you
feel like
guys
most
see the
people-
suit that Jack Black wore to the premiere?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. He had on the back of it was a shell.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
Like
awesome.
he'd made it into a
It's,
shell.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Jack Black is a treasure,
Mhm.
and he
Mhm.
must be protected at all costs.
At
Yeah.
all costs.
Even
Yes.
the cost of a tiny metal hand.
Bear claw.
When I was
Fair.
coming out of the movie, I did overhear somebody say, well, Jack Black pulled it off. I wasn't sure if he could. And I thought to myself, wow.
Of all the people,
Jack
that was the one
Black
that you were worried about?
could be anyone. He could play Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
And it would be flawless.
And you know
He
what? I
could
would
play
I
all
would watch
three of
that.
us.
Mhm.
I would. Yeah.
Dude, okay, how's the budget looking? Can we get Jack Black to
Yes.
play all of us?
Yes.
Yeah, let me look and see what's in my wallet that I have next to me here.
Oh, I've got a
Let me
couple
see how much
bucks.
money I have in
I
here.
think I could throw maybe $5. Oh, we should start a
I have a
Kickstarter.
quarter.
Of,
No, a GoFundMe so that we can keep the
okay,
money.
a GoFundMe. We're
Yeah.
gonna start a GoFundMe to get Jack Black to play one episode of Space Cadets where he's all three Space Cadets.
Oh, I have
Or
a
even
dragon card from
he
Advanced
might go
Dungeons
for
and
that.
Dragons.
He could
I think-
accept that.
I think
Yeah.
honestly though, if we just asked and we were like, oh yeah, we're just a couple of nerds, please. We'll make time.
I will give you snacks. I've got on my desk right
well,
now.
I was
Krispy
just I
Kreme
would
donuts.
I was just meaning that, you know, he could come on like as a guest. Like from his own home.
I
He
will,
does
no, I'm
do-
saying I'll send him all the snacks that are on my
Oh,
desk.
okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're meaning.
And he will send him the tiny bear claw.
Yeah, I was seeing what all I have of value in my wallet. So I came up with a quarter. I
Okay.
have the dragon card, and I have 2 coupons for free climbing gear rental from a
Oh, I
local.
think
So we're coming along, you
give me
know.
a second.
Mm-hmm.
I have snacks and a tiny metal bear claw.
Perfect.
We're halfway there, I think.
Yeah, this is definitely. We should get Jack Black's agent on the phone. We're gonna
Yes,
want
Mr.
to speak
Producer.
to him.
Very serious matter.
All right.
I have a good luck voodoo doll that I can give him.
Ooh.
I got it in New
really
Orleans
sweet with
in
that.
like 2015.
Yeah.
Actually, no, way longer than that.
Vintage.
No? When did I graduate? I I got it in 2008. Because I got it like just before I graduated.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can have my good luck voodoo doll. That's what I will
Perfection.
pay Jack Black in.
Mhm.
I will give him my Krispy Kreme donut Jelly Belly jelly beans.
He can have my social security card.
Aren't those jelly beans?
Not anymore. They're Jack Black's
Oh,
jelly
no.
beans. The producer is donating them for the Jack Black Fund. And I've also got a half a Red Bull. Does that sweeten the pot at all? Like,
It's not gonna last. You're gonna drink that.
delicious. Oh, wait, no. The crowning jewel of what I can give him. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Name brand animal crackers.
Oh,
Done deal.
now we're getting to the good stuff.
Yes.
A picture of Buster.
Oh.
Oh,
He can have
the-
cuddles with all the puppies in my house.
That's a lot of cuddles.
Yeah,
Buster, though. Buster
Well-
was best boy.
yeah. Buster is late and great.
Mhm.
So pictures of him, prime commodity.
Oh, yes.
You can't get any more.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see what else I have in my wallet.
Like, okay, I feel like that needs to be a different episode where we just like explore our wallets. So
Maybe not. Maybe
No.
we don't show our credit cards on the internet.
no, just like
He can have my
the
Hot
random
Topic
things
credit
that we
card.
have. And so, guys, I think I'm going to call it early today because the book that we had for all three of us to read was a very thick book. It was a lot of book. But I think it's time for Pick of the Week. Okay. So this last pick was Bean's pick?
Mine. Yeah.
It's Bean's pick.
Yes.
And tell us about the things.
I picked V for Vendetta because it's good.
I mean, that's a good reason.
Yeah.
It is God, how do I
it's
even
required weeding. It's required reading.
Yeah.
There we go.
It is just great. And like damn, I'm not ready. I wasn't ready. Okay. But it's so good. And like I know that there's a lot like where it's like people kind of use a lot of the symbolism now and everything, and obviously like the Guy Fawkes mask and everything has become like a very like prominent thing, but it's just such a good story and it's so interesting of like going through and like taking down a corrupt system and like that asking that question of like how far is too far, and it's really good.
Yeah,
Like,
it's definitely very difficult to decide like how far is too far, because reading it was like, oh, I'm kind of down, like, you know, I'm smelling what you're stepping in. I'm down for this, but it's like, would I also be Evie, where she's like, I want to help you, but I don't want to kill people.
Yeah.
Or would I be Guy Fawkes or V and just be like, yeah, I'm doing what I need to for the greater good. It's a difficult line to straddle.
And
yeah, and it's definitely like for anybody who watches the movie versus the comic, it's not that big of a difference. It's actually really close to it.
Been so long since I watched the movie, I couldn't even compare it.
So what they did was they took out one or two like side characters that are like we see in the books, like the wife of oh my gosh, I just blanked out his name. But it was one of the guys that instead of, sleeping with his wife, he'd rather clean his gun. And then he doesn't always
Oh, yeah,
load the
yeah.
barrel and he points out. Yeah. They took out that storyline. And then they also aged up Evie because in the comics, I think she was 16.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
When it
she's
starts?
underage. Yeah.
They aged her up where she was like an adult.
Mhm.
So it's not that big of a difference though. Like some of the things that they do and say in the movie versus the comic is just like mirrored, like exact. They keep the main storyline the same too. And that was beautifully done.
Yeah, I will say though, for sure, like I would never do hallucinogens and go to that place.
No.
Like, you're just asking for a terrible time.
Yes.
That is honestly the thing. Like, I know that that's not the main takeaway from those books, but that's a scene, that's a whole thing that has stuck with me. I'm just like, dude,
That was a terrible decision.
like,
Okay,
I
like-
know that you want to get it, but this is not how you do it, my dude.
Yeah.
Oh, rough stuff.
And I think
know
like
it's not- Go
sorry,
ahead,
what were you
go
gonna say? Okay. So I was just gonna say, like, I think that definitely the scene that stuck with me the first time I like watched the movie, and because I watched the movie before I read the book, and is like the whole imprisonment part, and like that part, and I don't know if like that also is like the part that like really stood out for other people watching it, but that and like the letter that's in the wall and like the whole story, the whole love story that takes place, that's always been like the part that really hit me the most. And I think part of it is because that is like so real. Like some of the other parts of it are like so like, okay, like yeah, this is like dystopian. This is a lot more control over the population and over like than you would think. Like, oh, you can be like, oh, like yeah, I'm reading a fiction. But like some of that stuff, it's like, oh dang, like.
And then
That's
when he's
real.
like, oh, I didn't write that.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh.
Yeah. It
Oh.
watching the movie, that did make me put on my bucket list that I want to shave my head at some point. So
Man, I didn't know where that bucket list was going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just like, wow. Like Natalie Portman shaved her head and it looked good. I know I'm gonna look like Dana Carvey when he's the turtle man getting into the turtle club. But it just made me look at it and be like, I'm gonna shave my head one day.
And on next week's episode, we all shave our heads.
I've already been bald once. I'm good.
Yeah.
On next week's episode, me and Bean shave our heads. Not really. That's a commitment.
Yeah.
So, did anybody catch? Okay, so for anybody out there who hasn't read it yet, it is set in the like late 80s to what like mid to late 90s, right? It's kind of like the time frame where this was going.
Yeah.
But did anybody else catch kind of the parallels of like real world World War II? Not just the camps, but a lot of the like stuff.
Oh yeah, no,
that
all
was
of it.
going on. Yeah. And it's crazy to me is I think they had done their research because some of the stuff that during the story that they were telling about what was happening in the camp in the experiments almost paralleled the stories my great grandmother had written down. And it's scary how very accurate that stuff was. So I've always wondered, did they go out and look for survivor stories to be able to make this like as believable as it is? What do you guys think?
I feel like that's strongly possible.
Yeah, I think that Alan Moore probably definitely did like look at like Holocaust and everything, like those stories, because there are really strong parallels.
I just thought that was really well done. Like, it's so well written, so well done.
Yeah. But Alfie, did you have a certain part that like really stood out to you?
Oh no, I said the hallucinogen.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason that just plays in my head. Like, it's just like, ugh, that sounds
like,
terrible. Like, I get what you're doing, but don't.
Yeah.
Just listen to people. But I guess in this universe you can't listen to people. But so I guess maybe he needed to. But still, it's just like,
I think the part that most stuck out to me was so spoiler alert here, guys, was that, you know, V was like, you can't kill me, I'm an idea, and he's like, I killed you, and then a couple pages later we see Evie is now V.
Mm-hmm.
Evie's now V, and she's already got like the next person that she's pretty much gonna like help break the cycle of everything that's going on, because there has to always be that idea of chaos and freedom. Like, it's always got to be there.
chaotic good.
And, yeah. And I don't know why, but like the cop shooting V and was like, I killed him, and then a V showing up and everybody just being like, oh, he's not dead. I don't know why that really stuck to me. It's like, you can't really kill an idea as long as one person believes in that idea of being free like that. It can never break. Maybe.
Yeah, it's such a good story, and it's like, I don't know, I feel like it, part of why I have like a little bit of trouble talking about it is just because like I've loved it for so long, and so many of the ideas I feel like have like saturated into other things. So it's kind of like I feel weird being like, oh, it did this great thing, but like so many things have been influenced, and so many like, how many like vigilante stories now are so influenced by V for Vendetta? Like, it's made such an impact.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't that be the whole idea of V for Vendetta?
Yeah.
So I mean, the idea lives on in every other thing that it's based on.
Yeah. It's great. Like, I just know, like, if I were to ever write a vigilante, people are gonna look at it and be like, yeah, that's clearly this person liked V for Vendetta. Like, clearly it's there. So,
And I think that's totally fine.
Yeah. It's a great story to draw inspiration from. Yeah. Okay. And I think it's actually time for my pick this week, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So this is a story. This is a book I've actually talked about probably a few times. I know with you two, but I don't know if I have. I think I've talked about it on the show. But I'm really excited for everybody to meet Cassie from Hack Slash. So we have Cassie here, right? See her? Hi. Yeah. Her mother was known as the lunch lady. And by the lunch lady, they mean the one that would scoop up children, kill them, and serve them as lunch.
Delicious.
Exactly. Like those old urban, like, serial killer tales. Okay. So this is the one that I have is the omnibus for one, made by DDP. So it's very indie. It's very good. I love it so much. But anyways, so Cassie here, she actually had to take out her own mom, the lunch lady, because she was a slasher. And now it's her lifelong thing, like, not so much goal, but it's the thing that she does, where she goes and she takes out slashers. Like, she meets Chucky at one point. She meets the twin inside somebody at one point. She meets a serial killer at a con, a Comic-Con, and they're killing like their favorite artists. And she's like, no, don't do that. She's also got her friend. Hold on, let me Let me find a really good picture of him. Because he looks like a big bad, is not a big bad. Let me see if I can find it. Ahaha. Ta-da. That's her partner in crime right there. That's him.
I love him.
I love him so much. He's such a big teddy bear, but he's also very, yes, Vlad is very violent when he needs to be, but he's very protective of Cassie, and he definitely tries to like help take care of her. And it's just like, it's really, it's so good. Getting to meet, like at one point, there's a killer teddy bear she has to go after. And then every single story that's in the omnibus is done by different artists. So, like different writers, different artists, given the premise of Cassie and Vlad. So it's really good. I can't wait for you guys to read it.
I'm down for it. I've actually been meaning to read this, so
I'm so excited for you guys.
Like everything else that we've talked about, I've been meaning to read this.
Oh, I can't remember if it's in this omnibus or if it was another storyline. She goes up against Bruce, which is the shark from Jaws.
Oh,
That's intense.
Oh my gosh, I feel.
I was gonna make a Bruce Wayne joke, but no, Bruce from Jaws better.
I know it's in here somewhere. I just want. Oh, she goes after a killer Santa too. But any type of like urban legend or famous killer that you can think of, she goes up against them. At
The
some
Wendigo.
point. Probably.
Mothman.
Yeah. Yes.
Slender Man.
I think Slender Man was after it ended. I'm sorry.
Won't read.
Oh.
Not into it now.
What? She goes up against Satan.
I guess that's fine. If I have to take Satan over Slender Man, I guess I'll take that.
Evil Ernie shows up too.
Oh, that's fun.
Nice. Yes. And then, as the producer just reminded me, they do cross over with the Crow and Vampirilla too. So it's like, it's so good. There was a killer squirrel at one point. There's
Weasel?
been so many stories.
That's great.
I can't find. I'm sorry. I'm so excited for you guys to read it. I really am, because it's just so good. Every single story is a different like writing style or a different art style. So if you didn't like that one, you just skip on to the next story. And it's like, cool, there we go.
Nice.
And it does have a similar, like there's a like behind the scenes kind of thing, but there's not this big giant overarching like storyline. So if you wanted to just pick one story and read it, you totally could.
Just to get a feel and be like, oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. So
Nice.
I'm excited. Yay.
It's gonna be awesome. And probably next time we record, we can also talk about Renfield, because we will have seen it then. So that'll be awesome. Yeah.
I'm so excited. What if I got vampire teeth made to go see Renfield?
I thought about ordering us capes. Like cheap, like Spirit Halloween capes.
Oh, I have a
cloak.
cloak.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't think it would fit with Renfield, but maybe. Oh my god, what if we cosplayed?
Oh.
What if we cosplayed?
What if we cosplayed?
What if we cosplayed?
Well, specifically to go to Renfield.
Yeah.
Yes. Space Cadettes.
That would be really good. It'd be really, really good.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We have a week to figure this out.
Amazon does 2-day shipping, not a sponsor. You know.
But if they wanted to be, they could be.
We are here. We are doing ad spots. If you want to show off what you're selling or what you've got, you can definitely
or
get an ad spot.
Or if you want to sell us vampire teeth and capes.
Yeah. We will wear.
I would wear them all the time because look at me. Look at my background.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously.
Yeah. I have been really wanting to branch out into more fun outfits. So,
Maybe we should make an
one day
episode
I'll
of
just wear a costume. Just wear a costume. Be fun.
We should go see Renfield and then go to the arcade.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
in full dress.
Yes. Just sit there doing Dance Dance Revolution in full costume.
Oh, I'm gonna be getting my high score back on the Bram Stoker's Dracula pinball machine. That's
Dude,
my
I gotta
goal.
get my high score back at Burger Time.
Burger time.
Imagine
Burger
just
time.
a bunch of Draculas. Just
Burger Time. Gotta get that salt shaker. Go, go, go.
Yeah. It's going to be great. But we will be able to talk about all of that next time on Space Cadets. I've been Bean for most of the time. I've been joined by Jena and Alfie. And we will see you next time. Bye.